I didn't have. I just looked at it, but I didn't have time to see this
Uh,
dusty ass nigga, man. Did you get mine from earlier? I'll
hold on,
get to
hold
him.
on. Okay, let me see. Hold
I sent
on.
that earlier today.
Dang, you sent me one earlier today.
Or it was yesterday. The one about that little funky ass
Hold
15
on, let
year
me look.
old boy that beat his mama ass with the iPhone because he was trying to order a PS.
Oh, yeah. Tell the peoples about that story while I'm looking it up.
Hey, I shouldn't have to tell y'all shit because I ain't gonna incriminate myself. Just
Oh,
know
I didn't
that.
say tell us what you would do. I just said tell
Okay,
us about
yeah.
what happened.
Well, basically, the little bastard, basically, well, the history of it is over a short term period, he's been buying 3D. He's been buying blueprint diagrams, to make ghost guns because you can buy directions on how to make guns with the plastic. Well, anyway, guy out of Austin from down here actually, but anyway, over the time period, he's been getting diagrams on how to make weapons and guns and shit and all this shit. So basically, this little bastard um, tried to order a PS5, and his mama called him. Right? Okay, so his mama called him, and I believe she approached him about it. He spazzed out on her, literally blacked out on her. And I'm talking about, I mean, you seen the picture on how her shit look, right? Did you actually go see the video? You see how blue and purple her shit was? He literally put hands on his own the woman that carried him in her womb for 9 months.
So
He
hold up.
literally
It was a PS5.
a PS5. He literally blacked the fuck out because she canceled the order from him ordering a PS5. But she had said over the time period she noticed he had been ordering different diagrams. She didn't know until she looked it up about what these diagrams were, which was to make weapons and guns. See, this boy has some issues because she said he always, he blows up, blows out, just spazzes out. Nah,
Mm.
nah, not my mama, not my sister, not my niece, not no. I don't give a fuck, cousin or not. Your son, I don't give a fuck who he is. I don't give a fuck who his daddy is. His daddy a joint that it'll be a 2-piece deal.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all both will get concrete shit because there's no way in the world, and you can put that on a disclaimer. But I'm just saying that's not reality. You're not
Huh?
gonna put no hands, especially because whatever your mental issues is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you literally I'm talking about you literally jumped on your mother as she was an enemy. My mother's an ancestor. Our
Mm-hmm.
mothers is ancestors, but I even when I used to be pissed off at my mother, I wouldn't even imagine just even hypothetically thinking of a scenario to commit something like that because for one, if she wouldn't have damn near killed me, my brother, they would have tortured me till I took my last breath. And I really so I don't understand what the fuck is going on with society because all this with folk and then these grown ass kids nowadays, everybody want to be who the fuck they want to be. Dumb as a bag of goddamn bricks and
Mm-hmm.
don't know shit, but everybody want to be superstars and don't even know how to shine like a star, let alone be a superstar. You
I can.
know,
Yeah, I saw that, and the way her face was.
that
Uh,
her own
I
son
was
whooped
trying to
her
find a
ass with
story.
with the iPhone that she bought him.
Yeah.
So okay, we'll put it to you like this, and this is just hypothetical because we already know that ain't I anyway. But imagine Puff and Cam doing that shit to you. You see what I'm saying?
You know my boys. That big one, he was up to like 240, 6'2" when he was in his football years.
That's what I'm saying. That I understand.
He wouldn't thump a hair on my head. And it ain't like I might have made them angry enough to maybe think about it. Because I was one of those strict I was on my kids.
But they know what's coming. They know what's coming. They know what's coming, though. If anything like that would have crossed their mind, they know what's coming.
And if they would have tried to, every man in the family, uncles, brothers,
they'd have been asked out.
Their fathers, they would have had a field day.
Before their daddy even would have got.
They know
before my boy Drees would even got to Puff, it already been handled.
I'm like, do you want me to call? Do you want me to call your dad?
See what I'm saying?
Play with that disrespect. They didn't. Too. It was several times me and the dads be up at the school without them knowing, snatching them up out of class because they teacher and said something.
Because it used to happen to us.
We don't play. But I'm glad they grown now. I got through it. They grown now.
That's a good thing.
Hell no, that wouldn't happen. And I couldn't imagine doing nothing like that to my mom either. No way.
I mean, no matter what. That's why I say nowadays generation and the motherfuckers that you mate with is totally different. In the last quarter century, ever since we was basically I'm late 40s now. We late 40s, mid late 40s now. So you got to think it's been over a quarter century since a lot of shit didn't change. Every generation changes over like every 30 years. So we didn't been through a generation and some change. We working on the second generation, going on damn near halfway to the second generation.
Well, you got to echo. I got to mute her. She got a bad echo.
Oh, my bad. But yeah, I can't. I'm sorry. They said don't never say the word can't. I can't even fathom that.
I can't fathom that because I'm telling you, I'm a fighter by heart. And when my sons was younger, my brothers and them, they used to tell my sons about when I used to whoop off on them, when I used to whoop off on boys in the neighborhood.
You know what?
Girls, you know how many fights I done had growing up? I mean, I fought everywhere. I fought in church. I was a fighter growing up. So my sons know I done whooped on some boys before. It ain't nothing for me to be like, hey, ain't nothing but space and opportunity. So that's one thing they knew too. I wasn't no soft parent.
Yep.
So you are.
Is that better?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that better, guys?
Okay. Yeah, that's better.
You good, sis?
Like when I tell people, I don't go like all into details about my family and stuff, but I mean,
I know them all.
You know, like probably 75% of us was in the game when we was younger. So if they weren't in the game, they were fighting. They were doing something else, hustling. I ain't gonna put things on people, but
you ain't gotta put nothing on people, man.
Something would happen to one of us.
Oh, it's going down.
It's going down. It's like going down. I done been on a few of them rides at 2-3 in the morning. We rolling up on somebody, but again, I don't want to incriminate myself or nobody else. But yeah,
But that's why I had that. You know, I don't normally share. I share that shit up on my page.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
as well.
And I don't go all into the details, but like a lot of people, because of the way I act now, not that I act like I'm better than I was, or not that I act bougie or like I'm privileged or something, but I don't act like I used to act back in the day. So a lot of people who don't know me from when I was growing up, when they hear stuff like what you used to fight, what you used to do this, what you used to do that, what you was in the streets, what they don't see that. They don't see that. But yeah, child, It's like how we said it last time, bro. How we had the both worlds. We went to church, but we
in the
was
streets.
At the same time. So it's like I can hold it with you with the Bible, but I can also handle myself in the street. So
right.
Sometimes it be like that. You grow up in the hood, your parents got you in church all the time, but when you ain't in church, you
whooping ass, or you doing something that you ain't got no business doing.
Exactly. And that's why I say no matter what I've been through, the good, bad, negative, hard, easy, I appreciate every lesson that I learned growing up. Every single lesson, even when I was getting in trouble, even when I was getting arrested on occasions, even when I appreciate every single lesson that I learned.
I left that for y'all criminals. I avoided y'all.
Pastor in the chat talking about your pastor sees it. You are a fighter. No, Pastor, ask Kim what happened one time when we was at a club.
Why y'all giving out information?
I ain't giving out the information. What I'm saying is, Pastor, next time you see Kim, ask her what happened at this club, this biker club we went to years ago. And Kim, we were new friends then. And somebody did something, and I'm telling you, that's one thing. I can go from 0 to 100 in 2.5 seconds. And Kim was like, Tanya, please don't. Just forget it.
Yeah. It's going down. I ain't gonna
over and over so many times. She's like, man, Tanya's about to break the. I was like, and that's when she first realized, dang, you don't look like that kind of person. I'm like, well, I'm not on a regular, but you know what I'm saying,
Yeah, well, I like baseball bats and shovels. So if anybody want to volunteer, then I have no problem. Louisville Slugger.
Those buttons, like on a telephone, you push certain buttons to get through to somebody. With some people, you push certain buttons, but you ain't gonna get that answer.
I'm like the old rotary phone. Remember how you had to redial the whole thing over if you messed up one number? You got to start all over again. Exactly. I'm gonna start all over again on your. I'm gonna be on your neck. I ain't letting off no pressure, nothing. I got a heart attack. Oh well, your eyes ain't big enough.